syllable in the tabla. Right? Whatever stars you want to attach, 5 stars, 10 stars, 100 stars, but this is the most important syllable in the tabla. If you don't get this syllable, there is no way you will learn tabla. Don't play anything, just keep quiet myself. Listen to me. If you don't get this syllable, you will not be able to move at all anywhere in the tabla. Point blank. That's what it is basically. So any guess what that syllable could be? Yes. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Anybody else? Yes, you. Okay. Anybody else? This side is calm, quiet. Enjoying, right? Why you are asking? Let them worry, right? What? Sa. Sa is not played on the table. You have to find some other teacher. Maybe Arnav's mom can teach you basically. Okay?
Sa. I think it's
okay. Just. Okay. So you are correct.
taking my shoes off. Stay taking
Good
my
job.
shoes off.
It doesn't mean that you
What's
get
okay?
it. It was just guessing. So the syllable is called as a na, or it has another name, ta. Okay. So how should I write it? T capital, A small. And again, I keep telling you, right? Basically, if you write in your native language, you should use that. Let me finish. Okay. English, I would give the second preference. If you can write in Devanagari, if you can write in any other native language, use that language to write it. Do not use English. Even for kids also, I can give some exercise to parents, Teach them your language. One alphabet per week is, I hope it is doable. For example, if they are learning na today, teach them how the na in your native language, once a week. If you do that probably next 2 years, they will basically learn the whole your language. We don't need more syllable, probably even 10 or 15 syllable if you teach them, they can start writing in their own language. And it's probably one more feather in their cap. Now they are learning your own language, I would say. So just learning music is probably not what I teach here, If you can get one more step further, just teach one letter to them per week. For example, this week if you can teach them how to write na in your language, that's good enough. Next week probably learn one more letter. So that way they can learn your own language, basically. So you'll be proud of that, yes, my son or my, they can write or they can read my language, basically. So again, that's optional, but I would rather prefer that option, basically. If I would have been their guardian, basically. Anyway, so what is that syllable? Na or ta. So N capital, A small, which is na, T capital, A small, ta. Now how to play that? Did I ask you to ask 3 questions for any new syllable? What are those 3 questions? Okay, what is the second question?
What fingering?
Okay, what is the third question? Exactly. So let's write down the answer of these 3 questions. The sound is closed sound. What is the answer of one question out of 3? It's a closed sound. Answer of second question, it is played with the index finger, tip of the index finger. Okay? Got the answer of second question? And the last question, can anybody guess where it could be played? Yes? Where? Ink. No, Anand. Got Kinar. Kinar, okay.
The love.
Love, okay. Second, so that means love. Okay. Anybody this side? Kinar, okay. Love, okay. So there are a lot of mix and match answers. Yes? Okay. So what could be the answer? Kinar? Pretty strong answer, right? Okay, I'll go with you then. Otherwise I'll have a tough time with you, right? Anyway, yes. So it's basically the outer ring, which we call as a kinar. So those who says the middle ring, love, that's not a correct answer. Okay? So you got answer of 3 questions. It's close sound. it played with the tip of the index finger and it is played on the outer ring kinar. Now the next question is, its kinar is all over the map, it's all over 360 degree. So now at what location of kinar you will play? Will you play here? Will you play here? Will you play here? Where? There are too many variations at the kinar, right? Yes?
I think we will play on the 4 o'clock position.
4 o'clock positions, okay? Yes? Towards facing me, okay? Good guess, guys. Yes?
Like the 10 to 4 position, but just outside.
That was a good part. See, what did I tell you? What is your fingering position? Normal. 10 to 4, right? See, if this is your default position, then at whatever location your index finger comes, that's what the location you play the now. It cannot be at 4 o'clock. It cannot be here. And again, that distance could vary little depending on the size of the tabla, depending on how long or short your fingering. So those are the relative terms. That's why I didn't say play at 6 o'clock or play at 4 o'clock. So once you keep your hand in the orientation of 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock, right? Now observe that wherever your hand comes at the ring, at the basically kinar, that's what the location you play with. You got it? So now let's do the first exercise together. Okay? So start from the edge at 4 o'clock, go further, okay, and then come back. I hope you are practicing these 3 exercises at your home. Now make the middle finger up, and then go again, and then come back again. Make sure you are looking down your tabla, don't look at me. Now make the middle finger up, index finger up, thumb up, and your hand is resting only on the last 2 fingers. That's not correct. Last 2 fingers your hand should be resting. And now again go further gently, and now come back. Now while coming back, I have some stop sign. Okay? Now where that stop sign? Listen here now. When I am coming back from the third lesson, don't play now, just make sure you are looking at me. Now when I am coming back from third exercise, watch again here. At some point I am stopping. Now where that point is? Look at your ring finger. Okay, the first part of your ring finger, divide it into half. Okay, this first portion of the ring finger, divide it into half, and make sure that some portion of this finger is touching to ink. Some portion, okay? Not asking that whole finger should touch. The fraction of that, and then make sure you are stopping there. Right? And then adjust your ring finger and pull it down. Both this finger you pull it down and hold your hand there. If sound doesn't come, that's okay. So what is I telling? If you don't get, don't play guys, just listen for a while, please, okay? But make sure you practice at your home. At your home there will be nobody to tell you. So what I'm trying to do from the third exercise, and Jaji says this is the important syllable in the whole Tabla language. If you mess around with this syllable, you are gone. Nothing can be done with it. So again watch here, coming back, adjusting my ring finger such that the portion of the ring finger is touching to the ink. That is must I would say. And then adjust my index finger, pull it down. This finger is not touching to tabla, this finger is touching to tabla, and then I am pulling my thumb together to make a sound on the kinar. If sound doesn't come, that is okay, but this has to be your position at the na or ta. Just capture that image, store it in your memory, store it in your brain, and make sure that you compare when you are playing that. This must. It cannot be this, it cannot be this, no other way. These 2 fingers flat, this finger is touching to ink, this finger up in the air, and you are putting it only on the kinar. And again I am telling you, especially kids, if sound doesn't come, that is okay. Let me finish, I'll come back. But do not tamper the fingering. Initially what will happen? Right? Because you want sound. Then you are basically changing the whole geometry of your finger. But the sound of this and there is a big difference. You don't want to get the wrong sound. Rather, we want the correct fingering, but less sound is okay. You don't want larger sound and then you mess around with the fingering. This will happen, trust me. Because most of you want to get the sound from the tabla, which I agree. Just come, please. And then, by doing so, if you tamper your fingering, nothing can be done thereafter. You have to probably either leave the tabla or practice it more to get it corrected. Those are the only two options. So to avoid that, make sure you practice correctly.